I know I said daily videos, so on and so forth. That didn't quite happen. That hasn't now. First day already in September. We've already failed a daily videos kind of challenge. Not really a challenge, more so what I said. Not been feeling well. So that's really all it is. I don't record videos when I'm not feeling well. I'm still not feeling well, but the painkillers are working magic right now. Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about Manuel Neuer. What can the season ahead bring for him, ladies and gentlemen? Well, let's start off with Manuel Neuer's last season. Now, we won't go into too much detail, but from what the stats that I have, he's played 51 games in the 2019-2020 season, and he's conceded 49 goals, and he's had 22 clean sheets. Now, 22 clean sheets, that's the key thing, and the goal conceded, yeah, that's obviously also a that we could reduce that number, but I think that number isn't actually too bad. 49 goals conceded in 51 games. It's not too bad, but we could bring that down to say 40. Now that way, my guess, bring it down to. I mean, we had some games where we conceded, multiple goals. One very famous game that got our old coach sacked. If we don't have those kind of games and we don't concede that many goals, then I can definitely see us bring that number down to say 40 or 39. Obviously, we've had a very, very different kind of season where we had this massive break because of the corona situation. But I definitely feel we can bring that number down to say 40 at the absolute minimum. Ideally, my hope, my goal, my wish for him, for the team, would be 35, because conceding only 35 goals in a season is very, very good. Very, very important. Obviously, yeah, this season was kind of different because the Champions League, we didn't have two-legged ties, so who knows, maybe we could have conceded more, maybe we could have conceded less. I get that, but we didn't have too many clean sheets. We didn't have too many clean sheets in the Champions League in the first place. My finger's like extremely, you guys might not be able to see it, but like right here is like extremely dry. But for him personally, I want him to have less clean sheets because, quite frankly, despite how weird the season has been, there is still an element to it all where he has looked sharp. He has looked sharp, and that should honestly be rewarded. And obviously, we've kind of played with like a makeshift defense as well. So all of that should be rewarded. And I feel like once we have a little bit of stability in the team, which obviously right now we have with all the injured players coming back, we have some sort of stability in the back right now, in defense as well as in midfield, and obviously up front as well. But up front, yes, it matters, but it doesn't matter quite as much. Just because of these aspects, I feel like we're going to concede a lot less goals. I feel like 40 is a realistic target, despite the fact that obviously we didn't have two-legged games in the Champions League this season. I do feel like 40 should be a realistic target for the 2020-21 season. Now, Neuer, in terms of his actual play, we all know he's been absolutely fantastic this year. And the thing is, like, a lot of people haven't realized that. A lot of people haven't noticed that because, people only remember, oh, he was injured, oh, he came back, well, oh, look at that, now he conceded silly goals, oh, well, he's past it. That's what foreign fans, people that aren't really watching Bayern, constantly, week in, week out, that's what they think. But then you obviously talk to Bayern fans that watch Neuer, that watch Bayern, because quite frankly they would be Bayern fans, who actually see him, or at least people that watch the Bundesliga consistently, they would know, you know what, Neuer, brilliant. Fantastic. Back to his best. It took him a while to get back. I actually made a video a long time ago, where I said, Neuer was out, I think it was 6 months. We should give him 6 months to get back in as well. People didn't. People didn't, but it shows that, once he actually got some game time, he looked sharp, he looked back to his best. So Neuer for 2021 season, I don't expect him to get an assist. He was close this season. He was close a few times this season. One that comes to mind, I think, was against... was it Barcelona, where like he made that pass to it might have been Barcelona or Lyon, I don't know which game it was, but it was one of those two games recently in recent memories where like he could have got an assist if Coutinho actually scored the goal. Didn't quite happen, but it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I think he's going to have another great season. Now, I'm not obviously including the Euros. That's not what... This is Bayernfantv, not Deutschlandfantv, alright? So, I'm not including the Euros or the Nation League or anything of that. So, I'm not including international. I'm just including the Bayern side of things. But realistically speaking, Neuer's going to have a fantastic season. If he stays injury-free, he's going to have a brilliant season. I mean, there isn't really a reason to expect him to be injured. So I fully expect him to have an amazing season, to do really, really well in terms of a club level. Obviously, the club Bayern doing really, really well, as Neuer doing really, really well. My one wish for him, my hope for him, is that if he concedes goals, first of all, it's not a crucial goal. Second of all, it's not a silly goal. That's always the big worry. Obviously, we had a few of those this season where I feel like Neuer could have done better. Chelsea comes to mind immediately. I mean, but that's just because that's recent memory. So I mean, that makes kind of sense that comes to mind immediately. But like, there's a few moments like these where like he does a mistake, which, you know what, it's fine because he does it so rarely. But as someone that played a little bit, not much, I didn't play that much as a goalkeeper, but someone that played a little bit of a goalkeeper, granted, I never made a mistake as a goalkeeper, because so I can't really talk about that, but like, as someone that played a little bit as a goalkeeper, I'm getting away from the point, conceding silly goals where you're clearly at fault is terrible. It's terrible. Now, I didn't concede silly goals. Hey, when I played goalkeeper, when I was as a defender, I didn't concede silly goals because I played football basically like a mercenary. No emotions. I would be just calm. I'll be just like cool, calm, collected. So mistakes rarely happen. I'll just be like, okay, cool. I like just keep it simple. Just keep it simple. So hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Now, Neuer. I wish, as a captain, he's going to be able to lift a couple of trophies this season. Yeah, a couple of trophies. First of all, we start with the most important trophy of the season, the German Super Cup. The German Super Cup that we keep losing every single season. The German Super Cup. I want him to win it. That's for starters. Second, European Super Cup. I want him to win the European Super Cup. Third, Club World Cup. Oh man, the Club World Cup. Oh yeah, I'm all for it. Fourth, the Bundesliga. Give him the damn Bundesliga title. Fifth, the DFB Pokal. The golden trophy. We need it. And sixth, the Champions League title. The big trophy with the biggest. I want that. I want it. I want it again. I want it again. I want it 2 times in a row. I want us to be hungry. That's the key thing. I want us to be hungry. I want us to be greedy. I want us to go for it. And that's pretty much what I expect us to happen, because we've brought some new players in. If you might say, oh, well, our midfield, our defense, let's start from the goal. Let's start from all the way back. Our keeper, Neuer, might not be as hungry. Have you met Neuer? the guy concedes 1 goal in like if we win like 10-0 and he concedes a goal and it's like suddenly 10-1. The guy is like, reklamiert, his arm is up. He's like, hey, I'm protesting. That goal was offside. There was something wrong with that. Like, have you seen that guy? There's a reason he is our captain, alright? There's a reason for that. Because this guy doesn't want to be conceded on. This guy doesn't want to lose. Not just lose, but be conceded on. The guy is hungry. Forget about him. He's hungry, right? Pavard won the World Cup and now won a Champions League, alright? You may say, well, he's not that hungry now, is he? Thing is, yes, he had a role in this season, but he wasn't there. He wasn't playing as a starter in the final. So he's going to be hungry. He's going to be like, I want to be in the final. I want to win the Champions League. With me on that pitch. With me on that pitch from minute 1 to minute 90. So he's going to be fine, alright? I don't know who our defenders, how our centre backs are going to be. All of them are going to be hungry. I'm not going to go for every single one of them, alright? Lucas Hernandez, same as Pavard, really, alright? Same as Pavard. He will want to establish himself in that team. He will want to go for it. Boateng, I don't know, alright? Is he going to have a major role in the season? I can't tell, alright? I can't tell. But if he is, he's already won the World Cup. He's won 2 Champions League. He won 2 trebles now. He's going to be hungry. He might not be as hungry, but he's going to be hungry, alright? Then, Alaba. 2 trebles. Is he going to want another one? I think so. The treble. Oh, the treble. Ooh, that sounds nice. The mission treble. Treble. Oh, that would sound nice. Everyone would want that on their CV. Everyone would want that on their CV. Like, ooh, I'm the treble winner. First in history. The treble winner. Oh, my goodness. You know how good that would sound? Then Süle, injured. Didn't win the World Cup. he's gonna be hungry. He's gonna be hungry. And I mean, yes. He's gonna be very hungry. Obviously, he was on that pitch for the final, but he's still gonna be hungry. He's still gonna be hungry. Just the fact that he doesn't have as many titles as, say, Neuer, as, say, Boateng, as, say, Alaba, players that he's playing with, you know, Neuer, Müller, but Müller's playing much more advanced, granted, but, like, players that he's playing around with, players that are, you know, playing next to him, so on and so forth. He's gonna be as hungry just to get as many titles as they will. You know, that's the key thing. That's the team, you know, they're united, so on and so forth, but they're also greedy. They're also hungry. They want to be just as good as the person next to them, if not better. So seeing someone else next to you that have, you know, say Alaba, that has 2 trebles, he's gonna be like, you know what? I want that next treble. I want the next champ. I want to win a few Champions League, man. So he's gonna be up for it. All right. Shoot. If you're gonna go left back, Davis is young. He's gonna be hungry. He's not gonna retire at 19. Like, yeah, I've done everything there is to that. No, just no. Alright, just no. He's probably gonna be like, I want better performances, because Davis has been on, like, this tipping point, this balance point, where, like, you know, he plays really well, and then he just struggles completely. For example, in the final, he struggled really much. Like, he struggled really, but we don't talk about that. We're winning the Champions League, we don't talk about that, but he struggled a lot. So, like, performance-wise, you know, there's a lot that he can improve upon. Defensively, there's a lot that obviously he can improve upon. He's not a left back by trade, granted, and of course our left backs, you know, they play significantly further forward, but, like, defensively there is a lot that he can improve upon. Right now he's getting bailed out by his pace, but his positioning can definitely improve upon significantly. So he's gonna be up for it. Yes, he's a starter right now, but, like, once all our injured players are back, you know, it's gonna be performance based, and I feel like that's gonna help him get better, because, you know, okay, I need to be better, I need to do this better, I need to do that better, work on this, work on that. So he's gonna be hungry as well. Kimmich is the definition of hungry. Kimmich is the definition of hungry. He hasn't won a World Cup. He hasn't won 2 trebles like the rest of the team. He's gonna be hungry. He's gonna be hungry. All right, he's gonna be hungry. Goretzka, same thing. Müller, treble. Oh, that would be nice, that, wouldn't it? Treble. Oh, you know that well he wants it. Lewandowski, he probably is like, okay, damn it, we won the Champions League, amazing. But now I want to win the Ballon d'Or. So let me get another treble. I'm not saying it's going to be that easy, granted, but the point still stands, right? These players are hungry. These players are going to be hungry. These players will be hungry. These players are hungry, right? And then obviously our wingers, regardless of who's on the wing, they will want to win it all. It's very that simple. They will want to win it all, and that's really what it boils down to. That they want it all. I want it all. What? I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. I want it now. Basically, that's all of them. That's all of them. That starts with our number 1, Manuel Neuer, who this video was based on. Yeah, I didn't really talk too much about Neuer, but there is not that much that you can really talk about keepers. So take it how you want. Take it how you want. But I think he's going to have a fantastic season. And personally, I'm hoping for 40 goals conceded or less this season. That's my take, though, ladies and gentlemen. I will be seeing... yeah, you could say we've got the Club World Cup and Super Cup and European Super Cup, so on and so forth as well. So 40 goals is a little bit unrealistic. It's not. I want 40 goals or less. Hashtag 40 goals or less. And that's my mission for today. 40 goals for the season. 40 goals or less. I'll be seeing all of you, ladies and gentlemen, in the next one, everyone. Until then, have a nice day. Peace out and